ABC has formally announced that Bachelorette Season 21 participant Grant Ellis will be the main guy of The Bachelor Season 29. Since its 2002 debut, The Bachelor has grown to become one of the most popular reality dating competition programs. Additionally well-liked are its spin-offs, Bachelor in Paradise and The Bachelorette. Furthermore, The Golden Bachelor was a huge success and spawned The Golden Bachelorette, another much-awaited spin-off. Joey, a 28-year-old tennis pro from Collegeville, Pennsylvania, was the star of The Bachelor Season 28. He started his quest for love by dating 32 women. Ultimately, he decided to pop the question to New Orleans, Louisiana-based 25-year-old junior project manager Kelsey Anderson, who gladly accepted. Here are some facts regarding Season 29 of The Bachelor. ABC revealed on Instagram on May 10, 2024, that Season 29 of The Bachelor had been renewed. "Here for the right reason and another season," was the post's caption. ABC's The Bachelor will return for a second season. Watch on Hulu. The announcement was made almost 2 months after Joey Graziadei and Kelsey Anderson became engaged in The Bachelor Season 28 finale. Following Jen's farewell to Grant on The Bachelorette Season 21, ABC revealed on Instagram that he would be the star for The Bachelor Season 29 on August 12, 2024. Originally from Newark, New Jersey, Grant is a 30-year-old day trader who now resides in Houston, Texas. He even traveled abroad to play basketball as part of his desire to become a professional, but an accident put an end to his career. Grant went on to pursue a career in finance, where he has achieved great success. Grant made it clear that becoming a husband and father is his life's purpose throughout Season 21 of The Bachelorette. Speaking candidly with Jen, he shared details about his family, particularly his father, who has battled addiction for the previous 3 decades. Grant told her that his father checked himself into recovery just before he went for The Bachelorette, and that it was the most proud he had ever been of him. They were re-establishing their relationship, and his father had been sober for nearly 2 months. During their enchanted one-on-one date, which included a picnic and horseback riding on the beach, Jen and Grant's strong bond deepened. Jen said goodbye to Grant just before her hometown concerts, even though Grant gave her all and made it to her top 7. When Jen eliminated him, he confessed that he felt empty. He wanted to offer everything to someone, Grant said, and he wanted her to do the same for him. Grant's Bachelor cast, which consists of 25 women, is the smallest since Ben Flodnick's Season 16 cast, which also had 25 women, albeit Ben's group was larger. Following Ben's season, Matt James has had the largest cast, with 32 ladies at the beginning and 5 more later in the season, for a total of 37. There are 7 less ladies in Grant's cast than in Joey's, who had 32 contestants in Season 28 of The Bachelor. Bachelor Nation revealed that The Bachelor Season 29 will debut on January 27, 2025, in an Instagram post published on November 11, 2024. The caption on the photo says, "See you January 27th, Bachelor Nation." The Bachelor. Red heart emoji. It shows Grant shouting the iconic Bachelor catchphrase, "Hey!" while standing in front of a screen with red rose petals floating behind him. "Could I take you for a moment?" He continues by saying, "I have a very important date for you." After that, Grant unfolds a Bachelor date card, revealing that January 27th is the debut date for The Bachelor Season 29. It will be streamed on Hulu and broadcast on ABC. Bachelor fans shared their delight with the reveal in the post's comments section. They also professed their love for Grant. Austin Ott, Grant's co-star from Season 21 of The Bachelorette, wrote, "Let's go. Cannot wait." "Countdown clock is set," wrote Autumn Wagoner, a participant on Season 28 of The Bachelor. While The Bachelor Season 28 debuted on January 27, 2024, and held its season finale on March 25, 2024, The Bachelor Season 29 does not yet have a conclusion date, with hometown dates, fantasy suite dates, and, ideally, a proposal at the very end. Grant's season will most likely follow a similar schedule and structure. Grant Ellis, star of The Bachelor Season 29, strikes 2 postures in a montage. With a backdrop of rose petals, one is somber while the other is smiling. It's fantastic to see that Grant will keep searching for love and leading a happy life. He is sincere, nice, considerate, and attractive. In order for the Bachelor journey to succeed, Grant must be prepared to become a husband and father. The pick of Grant as the lead in season 29 of The Bachelor was ideal. Grant Ellis's journey as the leading man on The Bachelor season 29 began with high expectations and a heartfelt declaration. He was there to find his future bride. Yet, as the season progressed, doubts about Grant's true intentions began to swirl, fueled by his burgeoning music aspirations. A former professional basketball player turned day trader from Newark, New Jersey, now residing in Houston, Texas, Grant had previously captured viewers' hearts during Jen Tran's season of The Bachelorette. Although he felt deeply for Jen, she ultimately sent him home just before the hometown dates, leaving Grant longing for another shot at love. When the opportunity to become the star of The Bachelor season 29 presented itself, Grant eagerly accepted, determined to find the woman who would become his wife and the mother of his future children. 25 hopeful women arrived, each dreaming of winning his heart and securing a proposal. However, as the season unfolded, skepticism grew about whether Grant's primary goal was love or leveraging the platform to catapult his music career. Grant Ellis released a single, ahead of The Bachelor. Season 29. Premiere before the season even aired, Grant made a bold move by releasing a new single on Spotify titled Party Girl. The track, a fusion of rap and electronic music, showcased Grant's skills as both a songwriter and performer. The lyrics told the story of a girl who loves to party and the impact it has on her partner. By choosing his Bachelor debut night, limo entrance as his Spotify profile picture, Grant signaled a strategic alignment between his reality TV journey and his music pursuits. While Grant could have released the song at any time, the timing raised eyebrows. Dropping it right before the season premiere seemed calculated to maximize exposure, leading some to question whether his primary motivation for joining the show was genuine love or musical fame. Grant used the Bachelor premiere to bring attention. To his music, Grant's musical talents were evident from his first appearance on Jen Tran's season of The Bachelorette, when he serenaded her with an original song, complete with beatboxing. The moment went viral on social media, earning him a reputation as a charismatic and creative contestant. On his first one-on-one date of The Bachelor season, he continued this trend by composing and performing an impromptu song for Alex Godin while playing the piano. His ability to craft a song on the spot impressed Alexi and showcased his undeniable musical prowess. The second group date of the season further highlighted Grant's musical inclinations. The date, which required the women to write and perform R&B songs, featured a surprise appearance by singer Mario. Before the women took the stage, Grant performed a high-energy song and danced for the crowd, turning the date into what felt more like his personal audition than a genuine effort to connect with the women. Grant's questionable choices raised red flags. Grant's behavior during several dates raised concerns among both the contestants and viewers. On the basketball-themed group date, Zoe McGrady pulled Grant aside and led him to the roof for a private conversation. Their extended absence disrupted the slam dunk contest, leaving the other 9 women frustrated and disappointed. Grant's lack of consideration for their feelings hinted at a self-centered approach. Public displays of affection with certain contestants further fueled doubts about Grant's intentions. His makeout sessions with Chloe Costello during the basketball date and Carolina Sophia during the R&B singing date were particularly contentious. The latter incident, which took place on stage in front of the other women, left many feeling disrespected. Grant's dismissive comment that he and Carolina were just having fun revealed a casual attitude toward the relationships he was supposed to be cultivating. Is Grant serious about finding love? Grant's tendency to get caught up in fleeting moments rather than fostering meaningful connections suggested that his focus might be elsewhere. The season trailer hinted at his indecision between the final two women, a struggle that seemed less about emotional conflict and more about a lack of genuine investment in the process. Grant's background provided some context for his potential career pivot. After a promising start as a professional basketball player overseas, an injury forced him to abandon that dream. He transitioned into the finance industry, becoming a successful day trader. However, his passion for music remained evident. The Bachelor platform presented a unique opportunity for Grant to showcase his musical talents to a national audience. Despite the controversies, several women formed strong connections with Grant throughout the season. Alexi Godin, the recipient of the first one-on-one date, continued to be a frontrunner. Her genuine and down-to-earth nature resonated with Grant, and their shared love of music provided a strong foundation for their relationship. However, Alexi grew increasingly wary of Grant's focus on his music career, leading to tension as the season progressed. Zoe McGrady, despite the backlash from her rooftop stunt, maintained a playful and adventurous dynamic with Grant. Her bold personality kept Grant intrigued, though some of the other women questioned her sincerity. Carolina Sophia emerged as another strong contender, despite the controversy surrounding their public makeout session. Her confident and vivacious demeanor made her stand out, but Grant's casual attitude toward their connection raised doubts about whether their relationship was built on genuine feelings. Chloe Costello, a fan favorite, brought a nurturing and compassionate energy to the show. Her ability to ground Grant and encourage him to open up emotionally set her apart from the other women. However, Chloe struggled with the competitive nature of the show and the public scrutiny that came with Grant's musical aspirations. As the season neared its conclusion, Grant faced mounting pressure to clarify his intentions. The weight of his dual pursuits, love and music, became increasingly apparent. The women demanded honesty, and Grant was forced to confront his motivations for joining the show. In a heartfelt conversation with host Jesse Palmer, Grant admitted that while he had initially been drawn to the show for love, his passion for music had become a significant part of his journey. Jesse encouraged Grant to be transparent with the women and make decisions that aligned with his true desires. The Final Rose Ceremony. The Final Rose Ceremony was a culmination of Grant's emotional journey. Standing before Alexi and Carolina, Grant delivered a speech that acknowledged his growth and newfound clarity. He confessed that while he had developed strong feelings for both women, he needed to be honest about his priorities. In a surprising twist, Grant chose to step away from both relationships. He explained that he needed time to focus on his music career and personal growth before he could fully commit to a lifelong partnership. Although the decision was met with disappointment, both Alexi and Carolina respected his honesty. After the Final Rose. During the After the Final Rose special, Grant reflected on his experience. He expressed gratitude for the lessons he had learned and the connections he had made. Grant revealed that he had signed a record deal and was working on his debut album, but he also emphasized that he remained open to finding love in the future. Alex and Carolina shared their perspectives, both acknowledging that the experience had helped them grow. They wished Grant well and looked forward to their own journeys ahead. The Bachelor Season 29 will be remembered as a unique chapter in the franchise's history. Grant Ellis's journey highlighted the complexities of balancing personal aspirations with the search for love. While he may not have found his future bride, Grant's story resonated with viewers who appreciated his authenticity and courage. As Grant continues to pursue his music career, Bachelor Nation will be watching to see what the future holds for this multi-talented and charismatic lead. Whether he finds love on or off the screen, one thing is certain: Grant Ellis has left an indelible mark on the world of reality television. The Bachelor Season 28 starred Joey, a 28-year-old tennis pro from Collegeville, Pennsylvania, who began his journey to find love with 32 women. In the end, he chose to propose to Kelsey Anderson, a 25-year-old junior project manager who lived in New Orleans, Louisiana, and she happily accepted. Here's what to know about The Bachelor Season 29. On May 10, 2024, ABC announced via Instagram that The Bachelor had been renewed for Season 29. The caption of the post read, "Here for the right reason and another season. The Bachelor will return to ABC for another season. Stream on Hulu." The announcement came about 2 months after Joey Graziadei got engaged to Kelsey Anderson during the season finale of The Bachelor Season 28. On August 12, 2024, after Jen said goodbye to Grant on The Bachelorette Season 21, ABC announced him as The Bachelor Season 29 lead via Instagram. Grant is a 30-year-old day trader, originally from Newark, New Jersey, but currently living in Houston, Texas. He planned to be a professional basketball player and even went overseas to play, but an injury ended his career. After that, Grant entered the finance field, in which he's been very successful.